you can expect to find here healing through art, spirituality in art, relaxation through art, peace and quiet through art, and again, spirituality in art, because I'm a believer in the sacredness of the creative process. Let's start by taking some deep breaths. At this time, take a deep breath and breathe in the beautiful sound of the present moment. Exhale any worries of the future. Inhale again the sound of the singing bowl. And listen as it fades away. See how long you can listen to it before you can't hear it anymore. And exhale any stress from the past. Once more, inhale the beauty of the singing bowl. Exhale and relax completely into the present moment. Relax your shoulders, your neck muscles. I invite you today to join me in a unique art journey involving self-love, self-acceptance, and empowerment.
And it's her first time ever doing a live stream, exclamation point. Hello. Welcome, everybody. Just a minute. I have to put on my lapel microphone. Welcome, everyone. So, today's live stream is still part of this weekly series called Healing with Art, Healing Through Art. And we're following along in the book chapter by chapter called Creating Your Life Book by Tamara Laporte. And her book is listed down below in the description box. It's so nice to see people here. And in about 20 minutes, exciting news is that Lexi McGrath, who's in the chat, is going to join me on panel and follow along. And it's going to be her first live stream ever. So congratulations to her for stepping up. And after I invited her last night, and she was happy to try this for the first time. And I have my crystals here. So amethyst, clear crystal quartz, clear crystal quartz. Oh, that's amethyst, yes, and this is amethyst. And citrine, one of my favorites. It's so smooth. So I'm going to be already starting with my image, but first I'm going to start reading in the book that we're following along in. Can you confirm that last time, this is a new microphone, but right in the middle of the live stream, this microphone cut out, and then I went back to my old microphone, and then I said, well, I can't believe that because this is a brand new microphone. So I went back to the new microphone, and it actually started working again. So can you confirm in the chat whether you can hear me? Oh, God. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Creating your life book. And I have a poll going on in the chat. Oh, let's check the results of the poll so far. The question was, do you do healing for art? And what kind of healing for art do you do? And the two options I put were art journaling and drawing in your sketchbook, but there could be things like crafts. You might do that for relaxation, crafts, crocheting and knitting. I call that fiber arts. Embroidery, maybe you do that for relaxation, because I believe that relaxation goes along with healing. So let me check the survey. %50 do use art for healing. Okay. 33% use art journal, 17% draw in their sketchbook. Awesome. And before I start reading, okay, I'd like to just do it. Before I start reading, just a shout out to, guys, did you notice my background is a GIF? It's not just a still picture. I figured out how to create my background into how to use a GIF for my background. Isn't that cool? Do you like that? You guys, do you like the GIF background that's moving? So let's just say hello to everybody. That's Kylie Koo coming to us from Scotland. Lexi coming to us from Kansas. Art with a Pen coming to us from the UK. Grayscale Painting coming to us from New York State. Cool Gamer, I don't know where you're from, Cool Gamer. And Paul coming to us from Oregon. And I hope I didn't miss anybody. I didn't mean to miss anybody if I did. And I think Alec was here. I'm not sure if Alec was here. And Alec, okay, so let's start reading. I'm going to start reading Creating Your Life Book by Tamara Laporte, and her book is listed down below in the description box. And today is about layers of your heart and those things that, in honoring and celebrating those things you love, those people, places, and things that you love in your life. Gratitude, honoring, and celebration play big roles in my work, and I believe they contribute greatly to healing. Just as we explore the images that don't work in our lives, I believe it's incredibly important to look at the things, people, and elements in our lives that are working in our life and having a positive impact. Exploring the happiness triad. By celebrating and mindfully focusing on all the positive goodness and happiness in your life, you will attract more of the same. This, hold on just a minute. Exploring the happiness triad. By celebrating and mindfully focusing on all the positive goodness and happiness in your life, you will attract more of that to you. This exercise, therefore, supports the previous two projects. Celebrating and honoring what is going well in your life will help manifest more of the same and help you let go of what no longer works for you. I call it happiness triad. Number one, letting go of what no longer serves you. Two, setting intentions and goals, serving manifestation. Three, celebrating and honoring what's working to cement and further deepen positive physical and emotional prosperity. The art page, layers of your heart. In this project, we will create a heart deck or heart flower showing the layers of your heart on a page that contains a concertina envelope to house it. We'll use different mixed media techniques to decorate each heart and celebrate positive element in our life. You can celebrate people, animals, achievements. Oh my God, was that blocking my camera? Achieve. Positive experiences, inanimate objects, or other more abstract concepts. They can be big things such as I graduated, or little things such as I saw a beautiful butterfly today. Make a list of whatever you feel is a contribution to your happiness in your life. Book, notebook, or on a piece of paper. Let's get started. So for the here's her example of this layers of the heart. So I am going to do my own thing just based on this. I know she shows a lot of mixed media techniques in here, but during a live stream, it's a challenge for me to get out tons of materials. I like to keep it simple. I'll be starting with this page and refining and defining better the face. And then I'm going to add hearts around her that are going to be like pockets. Hearts that will be pockets that I can write on a little piece of paper things that I think it's things that you're grateful for, things that I'm grateful for and that contribute to the happiness of my life, and then put them in the little pockets of the hearts that are going to be little heart pockets around here. So that's how I'm going to do it. And I just didn't even want to read the steps for her mixed media stuff. And now I'm going to bring Lexi up. It's so exciting. Lexi has never live streamed before. She's coming up onto my live stream for the first time ever. And we tested it out last night, and her audio is really good. For a beginner, for someone who's never even done this before, her audio is awesome. Okay, she's going to come backstage now. And she's here. Oh, just a minute. And I didn't hear anybody answer. How do you like my GIF background? The moving. I was able to put a GIF as the background instead of a solid background. How are you liking that, you guys?
And that I could see it getting distracting if you're going crazy with your hands, but so far that hasn't been an issue.
Okay. Welcome, Lexi.
Hello.
Listen to her audio. Isn't that great for somebody who's just even a beginner?
Yeah, I hope so. I'm pretty tickled with my camera setup.
Look what you did. Oh my goodness. You rigged something up.
I did, and it doesn't wobble when I shake my table.
Oh, that is awesome.
Yeah.
So what do you think about what you might do today that has to do with celebrating and honoring things that you're grateful for that contribute to the happiness in your life?
I mean, I got to do something with hearts. Everyone likes hearts. I'm just not sure. I could just start making hearts and kind of figure out what I'm going to do with them later.
Yeah, exactly. You don't
Okay.
have to plan it out at the beginning at all. You don't that's exactly right. That's part of the creative process.
Perfect.
Sometimes you can have a plan that you exactly know what you're going to do, but I say most times artists they have an initial plan, and then they just they go with the flow of the creative process.
Yeah, I think you have to go with the flow. I mean, things are never going to come out exactly as you expect, right?
Exactly. Hi, Red. Hi, welcome, Red. Oh, I'm sorry. Shout out to Redheaded Riding Hood. She's a loyal champ. Thank you. Redheaded Riding Hood. Her channel link is linked down below in the description box. Please check out her channel. She just came back from like a 3-week trip from Europe and has lots of stories to tell. And so she's a loyal channel member that you can join my YouTube channel membership. I have 3 different levels, and you get certain perks and benefits. You can click on the join button right on my homepage, and you can see what the perks and benefits are. So shout out to Redheaded Riding Hood. Okay, so
Hi, Red.
so we're gonna get started. You ready to get started?
Oh, I'm going for it. I might not be able to keep up, but I can start with you.
Oh, good. You're going for it. Oh, okay. Thank you, Red. And also just another shout out about Red. She's trying to get her watch hours to monetize her channel. And if you can help support her, go over to her channel. She's a poet, and she's a really good cook. So she does a lot of cooking videos and reading her original poetry videos. She's written a couple of poetry books. So if you want to go, please go over there and check out her channel. I believe Red is a moderator. She could drop her own link. If you could help support her channel, because she's trying to get monetized, the watch hours. Thank you, everyone. So, yeah, Lexi, just go ahead and start working anytime. And and I'm going to I'm going to check the poll right now.
I'm not terribly on screen.
What kinds of art do you do for healing? And do you do art for healing? Was my poll question. So we have 44% said yes, they do art for healing. 11% said no. 33% say they do art journaling. 11% say they do sketchbook drawing. Awesome.
Yeah, I will say for me personally, healing through art is very new.
Yeah, it's kind of new for me too. Except that I think I have not intentionally done healing through art. I feel like it's been a healing element in my life without me really being conscious of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely need to be conscious of it to make sure that it doesn't become a source of stress and pressure for me. So
I
I have
know,
really
and I
appreciated
do.
videos. Yeah.
For artwork that I know I'm trying to like sell, like because it's going to be in an art auction or it's going to be for sale. Yes, I will do those, and they are challenging. And then I get a sense of accomplishment for when I achieve certain parts as I go along, and as I achieve certain parts in the painting. I do get I get a sense of accomplishment, but I do need a kind of art form that it's not performance based, and it does not matter.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's all about how do I feel when I'm creating it. That for me, that's what it is. For me, the healing part is just to be relaxed and soothing and non-judgmental, non-perfectionist. Don't be
Yeah,
a perfectionist, non-judgmental, and I want to focus on how I feel creating it.
absolutely.
Yeah, that's for me. That's what healing through art to me is.
Yeah, I think mindfulness is huge in most things.
Your what is huge?
Just mindfulness in general is really
Oh,
a big tool. I mean, I'm not a terribly spiritual person, but that is something that applies to both spirituality
yes,
and,
I think mindfulness is spiritual.
yeah, in a way it is. I mean,
It's not necessarily religious. There's a distinction and a difference between being religious and spiritual, even though they're
yeah,
related to each other. There's a distinction.
absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't know that Paul painted. Oh, hi, Raul. Nice to see you. Raul wants to know, what are you making, Lexi? Raul, we are following along in a book. I have a weekly series going on, Raul, which is all about healing through art, and we're reading a chapter each week in the book. And today is about honoring and celebrating things that we're grateful for that contribute to our happiness. I'm doing it. It's a whole healing through art series that I've been doing for about the past 4 weeks. Oh, yeah, but I'm sorry. Raul said he wants to know, what are you doing, Lexi?
Yeah, I'm just making these little hearts on chipboard because I really like the idea of the pockets. I know, Diana, you're putting notes
Yeah.
in heart-shaped pockets. I'm thinking maybe I'll just make regular square pockets and put my hearts in.
Yeah.
Reverse it.
Oh, reverse what?
I'm kind of reversing what you're doing.
Like, oh, how are you? Like, so how will you reverse it? Like, what do you mean?
Because your pockets are the hearts, and
Yeah.
my hearts are just going in the pockets.
Oh, okay. Good idea. Yes, and Paul's Blind Soup for the Soul, one of my fellow YouTube blind YouTuber friends, because we used to, for a year or more, about a year and a half, we co-hosted a live stream every month, once a month, to support and invite in the YouTube blind community. So, his art form is his flute. His Native American flute. His girlfriend is the artist, the visual artist.
Very cool. I played the flute for a while. It's neat instruments.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that's not the same as a native flute. I'm curious.
Oh, sometime I don't have you Paula, I think it's been infrequently. Maybe you can count it on one hand. Haven't you ever played your flute on a live stream?
Ooh.
I seem to remember one or more times you've done that on my live stream.
It did not take long for me to get glue everywhere.
Hi, Alec.
Hi, Alec.
Three minutes. That's for people that they're not subscribed. Oh, can you read, Lexi? Can you read what Paul wrote? I didn't catch it in the speech chat.
He says 2+ years.
That we did that live stream.
How long have you been live streaming, Diana?
Oh, I can tell you exactly the month I started because the reason why I started live streaming was to rack up watch hours in order to be able to get monetized. So that was March of 2019.
Oh, wow. Did you find it nerve-wracking?
Yeah, I still find it nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
I can't get over it.
Yeah. Is it largely the tech side of it? Or is
And I
it?
don't know, it has to do with my vision and being able to, like, do everything like on my computer through the magnifying glass and check and click the right
Oh my
buttons. And I
gosh.
think that contributes to the nerve-wracking part.
Yeah. Definitely a lot of things to pay attention to.
Yeah, well, but once you've done it for a while, you kind of know what you're doing. But I have a new microphone,
Yeah.
so I know where the buttons are, but still, I still have to use my magnifying glass to make sure I'm clicking the right buttons in the right place, even though I know where they are.
Well, you have to make sure. One
Yeah,
wrong
I
click and the
know.
whole thing can come tumbling down.
So I think that contributes to being nerve-wracking for me.
Yeah.
Oh, who said that? That I'm great doing a lot. Who said that? Kylie?
Kylie, yep.
That I'm great doing a live stream?
It's true.
Oh, thank you, Kylie. Guess what? Kylie is the person that I've known the longest on YouTube. So I didn't even start watching much of YouTube myself until 7 years ago. And what happened was I didn't start being a content creator until 7 years ago. And Kylie started 7 years ago too. We started within 2 months of each other.
Wow.
And we've been friends. And out of all the people that I've met along the way, her and I have still remained friends.
Wow.
She lives in Scotland. Her channel's doing very well. You guys, congratulate Kylie. Guess what? She's only a few hundred away from 20,000 subscribers.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, I know she has a loyal following. Yes, you guys, Kylie is almost just a few hundred away from 20,000 subscribers.
Yeah, I've definitely seen some of her videos.
Hi, Gaswina.
Some of the makers collabs. That cave book really stands out to me. That was a good book.
So, what are you talking about?
Kylie, her videos and the makers creative collabs she made.
Oh, the cave book. I remember
book.
that. Yes, I saw that.
Oh, that was so good.
Oh, so you're familiar with the Makers Creative Video Hops?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I think that's how I found you.
I have not participated since January, but now I'm participating in their July one with my Moon Goddess painting. And guess what, you guys? The day that I finished my Moon Goddess painting, which was Tuesday, I finished the Moon Goddess painting. Within hours, Paul bought it. Paul bought my Moon Goddess painting. Everybody, Paul bought my Moon Goddess painting that's in the video hop this Saturday within hours after I had just finished it. He said he had to have that painting. I thought, oh, cool.
That's awesome. Well, I guess now we know that you'll be making a heart for Kylie and a heart for Paul.
So, Lexi, do you think you might start making videos if you know that all you need to do is film it on your phone?
Maybe. It's the editing that really got to me. You know, I figure out how to get the
easy in
footage.
iMovie.
Maybe. There's a lot of tech things that are easy in theory that I just blank when I see all the buttons on the screen.
Oh. Yeah, I can relate to that. Yeah.
Yeah. Could definitely be good to give it another try though.
Yeah, especially it's nowhere as hard as OBS. If you were trying to deal with OBS, I told you, is like a monster that is impossible to figure out. So iMovie is user friendly.
Okay, that's really good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the problem with iMovie is that you do have to do it on an iOS device.
Yeah, I fortunately do have an iPad.
Oh, okay, good. Yes, do it on your iPad, right.
Yeah, I was trying to edit using DaVinci. I don't know if you've looked at that, but that's
no, I haven't heard of that one. There's so many out there. The one that after I used iMovie for many years, the one I use now is called LumaFusion, and I like that. And then when I want to add like little animated effects to my videos, I take the video that I finished editing in LumaFusion, and then I take it into Video Leap, and I can add little animated figures and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, you have a lot of fancy stuff popping up. You're famous.
It's so fun to use Video Leap, though. It's really fun. You guys, I'm going to ask again because there's some new people in there who just came in recently. How do you like my new GIF background? I was able to figure out how to convert a movie into a GIF and then make the GIF have low enough file size that I could upload it.
I think it's good.
Okay. So I'm trying to relax with this.
Yep, I'm trying not to worry about like what am I going to do later? Got to focus on this. I'm trying not to worry about what I'm going to do with these hearts in the end, and just for now, enjoy making them.
You could let your mind wander and maybe think maybe you're just considering different ideas, but you don't have to decide on your idea.
Yeah.
So let's see. I'm going to add some white highlights to her hair, and then I'm going to start cutting the hearts. Oh, is Lisa Mingus here?
Lisa Mingus. Hi.
Or is it, I know another Lisa, that's Paul's girlfriend, but hi Lisa. So nice for you to come by. So nice for you to come by. No, not today, Alec. No, you can't come up today. But my next live stream, everybody, is not going to be next Thursday. That has to be canceled for next Thursday. But my next live stream is going to be next Friday, Halloween in July with Davey. Davey's going to tell us horror stories while we do Halloween in July art. That's going to be so fun. Next Friday, 2:30. So no live stream next Thursday. So Alec, next Friday, 2:30 p.m. At some point, maybe near the end of the live stream, yes, we could let you up on the Halloween in July live stream.
You're not going to have time for Christmas in July, are you? You're going to have to do Christmas in August.
I guess I'm going to skip Christmas in July this time. I guess I'm going to just skip that this time. I have to be honest, sometimes, and I think too frequently, I do get exasperated creating art because it's like, and I question, I'm like, do I like being a professional artist? Like, I'm semi-professional because I don't do that. I'm not, it's like, it's not full time. And I question, like, do I really like this process? And I'm like,
yeah.
and I don't know. It's an ongoing question for me.
Well, I think it's good to reevaluate that because it can be easy to get stuck doing something just because it's what you've been doing.
But I'm still like creative in that I can create what I want, but it's kind of like I'm trying to take my art to the next level. And I feel like that's a noble, like, wanting to do. You want to improve your art. So I just have to realize that at some point, like I have to regularly do art that is not about the product, just a little bit about the product, but more about the feeling doing it. Oh, I think I'm gonna put a little background music on.
Ooh, good idea.
So nice to see all of you guys here. It's wonderful.
Oh, bye, Alec. I'm probably too late on that. Oh, this was a lesson in patience. Painting of kintsugi? That sounds interesting.
What is that?
Goswina mentioned her woman painting of kintsugi.
Oh, interesting.
I'm very curious about that. So Diana, do you just use free music? Because there's one song that you play a lot that always gets stuck in my head. It's so catchy.
No, some of it is most of it is the StreamYard. StreamYard provides music, but there's a few of them. There's one like Work of Art. I downloaded that one, and it's on Epidemic Sound, so I can play it because I'm a member of Epidemic Sound. And then that one, Work of Art, and Driving to Vegas. That one I play on my outro. That one is one that I downloaded from Epidemic Sound. Is that the one that sticks in your head?
Yeah.
Driving to Vegas. I love that song. I heard it on somebody else's stream, and I'm like, oh, I want that.
It is such a mood booster.
Oh, I don't know what Goswina means.
Oh, on the Facebook group? Yeah.
Oh, yes. Are you talking about in the Facebook group?
Yeah, I just saw the new cover. I'm wondering if that's the same painting. It's definitely a good one. So if that's the one, then Goswina, I also like your Kintsugi painting. That's funky. We're gonna embrace funky hearts.
And the other thing is I'm probably gonna doodle on the hearts, or I might write some words on them, or I'd love to stencil on the hearts, but that's more a problem on the live stream.
Yeah, that's off-stream business.
Yeah, so I put it on the cover of our Facebook group. Yes, I love that. I love that.
It had such good textures.
Oh, who just came into the chat?
Harley XOYT. Hi, Harley.
Hi, Harley. Welcome. We're doing healing, as the title says, and it's also the descriptions in the description box if you really want to know what we're doing. My day's going good because a lot of new people and people that haven't been here in a while are coming to my live stream. So this is a good live stream. Thank you. You're making my day. Oh, Harley just got off work.
I'm having such a hard time embracing my funky heart, but I do have a rule that if I'm doing healing through art, I'm not allowed to do the perfectionist thing. So, really
or maybe it's okay to have a little bit of perfectionist, but not so much that it's going to make you miserable.
Yeah.
I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, because some of the fun is the problem solving.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Exactly. Right. Some of the fun is the problem solving.
I guess you just got to ask yourself every once in a while, am I having fun with this?
Yes.
Or is this rewarding?
Well, you know what happens with me, I find? I can get frustrated about the problem I'm trying to solve because I might have tried this, I might have tried that, I might have tried this, and this didn't work, that didn't work, and I could get frustrated, and I do it and I paint it, and I'm like, oh no, I still need to add this to it. Oh no, and then I have to go back and back and back again. And at that point, I'm like, but if that does feel frustrating, and so I think I should probably step away sooner. Yeah. I get caught between but I'm not happy how it looks. and I want to keep trying. What we're supposed to, yeah, maybe we're supposed to forget how it looks. We're supposed to concentrate on how we feel.
It's a balance.
At least in my art journaling art. And hopefully that kind of mindset could carry over into my other art.
Yeah, I don't think you have to be worried about that all the time. Like I'm just never allowed to think about how it looks, but I think it is good to kind of practice that so it's a little bit more ready to go on stuff that does matter a bit more than art journaling.
Right. Like you would want to do what for that?
You just want to practice those skills, I think.
Yes, probably practice, yeah.
So that you can carry it a little bit into everything that you do. You don't have to go 100% all the time in either direction. Bye, Paul. Thank you, Kylie.
So my initial idea was to make these pockets, and two of these would be big enough, and this one I think is too small. So I like the design right now, and so I like that arrangement. I'm pleased with that.
Yeah, that looks good.
And I only use black hearts because it really ties in with the design, with the painting colors already. I do have pink, and I guess, oh yeah, I could have used white. Okay, well, whatever. I went with, I'm going to draw some doodles and designs on these.
I like the black. They kind of blend in a little bit more.
Yeah, with the design. And now I'm wondering, I don't know, do I want to doodle on this? Because maybe some simple doodling. Because I think the hearts are a kind of nice resting place of solid color. I kind of like that. So I'm going to do simple doodling. Is anybody else following along with this? Oh, Gosween, I know she has certain health challenges right now, so sometimes she does follow along with these. Anybody else following along? And let me check the poll. Let's see what's going on with the poll now. The question is, what kind of art do you do for healing, or do you do art for healing? 43% yes, 7% no, 43% art journaling, 7% sketchbook drawing. Thank you for participating in the poll.
Lisa, I don't know what you mean by putting up supplies. I'm not familiar with that activity.
Lisa, do you mean like cleaning up, tidying up? Okay, Goswina.
Oh my gosh, Kylie, are you a one sketchbook at a time person?
Cleaning, that's what Lisa means, cleaning and organizing.
Oh, I was just kidding.
Is Kylie a one sketchbook person? I mean, not sketchbook. I keep many different art journals because they're different sizes. Like I have them for different sizes, for different paper quality, whether it's for only drawing and markers or the mixed media, which I can paint and do painting, and different sizes, different paper, and oh yes, spiral bound and book bound.
Yeah, I have finally learned that the book bound ones just don't get used.
Yeah, I really like the spiral bound because my art journals in the past I used to create on both sides of the page, and then I'm like, but now if I want to cut this out, like you would have to then like and give this to somebody. I couldn't, and and I prefer now to only do my art journaling on one side of the paper and in a spiral.
Yep, same. I really like how it looks when you have the full 2-page spread filled out. But then I don't like how it looks when they stick to each other.
There's some kind of technique you can use with waxing your pages, actually with a candle, the wax from a candle, and you go over and you just quickly kind of do loose waxing over top, and that's supposed to help. I saw an artist, she does that all the time, and I don't know, I never really tried it, and instead I use wax paper.
Yeah. I get nervous rubbing too hard with a piece of wax, but maybe the wax is softer than I think it is. Oh my god, if you don't have your papers glued down all the way, I feel like it's so easy to catch them and tear them.
Yeah. Oh, Kylie just answered our question. She said she does have many different art journals that are going on at the same time, but currently she just wants to finish one of them.
Yeah. That's a noble pursuit. There's no better feeling than a finished sketchbook. Because in my show that I had in the spring of 20 of my paintings, I did have on a table 2 of my art journals, and I had them mostly finished, but I took pages out of another art journal and glued them in so that I had 2 complete art journals. There you go. That's a good solution. And maybe I should be doing that with all my book-bound sketchbooks that I just know I'm never going to want to work in.
Or you could give them away in a swap.
True.
Yeah. Because in a swap, basically you could have either new ones or lightly used ones.
Yeah, I'm not sure that I lightly use anything.
Okay.
I don't think anything has ever touched my desk without getting 3 different colors of paint on it.
Well, I do have an artist friend who says work without thinking. Just work intuitively. Just let your hand lead the way. Let your hand lead the way. On his serious paintings, this is how he works. He just lets it go, follows his intuition. So he's not thinking. And just follow his intuition, whatever he feels like doing. And then he might come back a day later with a critical eye and say, okay, let me do this, let me do that. And then come back with a critical eye and then go back to creating, but creating without judgment.
I think that's a fantastic idea.
Trust your intuition. It's all about trusting your intuition. And he believes that your intuition is smarter than your thinking mind.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, and I find that I get really worried about the things that I can't imagine. You know, like there's an ugly stage of paintings where you need to trust the process, and I have a hard time with that. But I feel like it might be freeing and helpful if you just say, we're going to trust it for now, and we can do all the worrying later when we actually know what we're working with.
Yeah,
and trying to imagine.
Right. Maybe I'll change the music now. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna change the music. Okay, now we're gonna switch to a little bit more jazz.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm going to take a vote in the chat. I'm taking a vote. This is an informal, I'm not doing the poll. A vote in the chat. Yes, keep the GIF background right now. Or no, change it to a still. I'm curious, to a solid still one. I'm wondering if this moving background is very distracting or not. Yes, keep the GIF background for now, or 2, no, replace it now with a still image. Okay, go ahead, say yes or no, everybody.
I say keep it. I don't find it distracting.
Okay, we have a yes vote from Lexi. And you say keep it because why?
Well, I haven't found it distracting, but I'm like, I'm not the one staring at the screen. So like when I
know, that's right. I think we got, can you tell me, did Lisa Mingus just say no?
Yes, she said no. Dang it, Lisa.
Okay, we have a yes and a no. Need more votes. I don't use this often. Look, I have one of them because I must have gotten this in a sample. It's red paint in a stick. It's red tempera paint in a stick.
What?
And I only have red because I must have gotten this in some kind of sample. I would like to have more colors.
I don't really know what tempera paint is.
That's the kind they use in school, like in elementary school.
Yeah.
Like in elementary school, they don't use acrylic paint because if it gets on your clothes, you can't remove it.
Yeah.
So in elementary school, they use watercolor or you use tempera paint. But I never use these tempera sticks because they would cost a lot more. But tempera paint, those are the only kind of 2 paints that we ever use, with tempera paint or watercolor. Unless we were painting a mural. I painted 10 murals in one of the elementary schools that I was in, and we painted 10 murals after school in a mural painting club, and definitely you have to use acrylic paint for that.
Oh yeah.
Or we might have painted it with tempera and then spray it with a varnish that would make it permanent.
Did they need to be permanent? Were they getting redone
every year? Oh yeah, you want
it
to be permanent. Yeah, you want it to be permanent because it's going to be there for forever.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I think I've seen where some schools will have maybe the seniors do murals, but
no, I know what you mean, but no, that wasn't like that. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. The vote. Lexi, can you see the chat?
You've still just got the 1 no vote. Which
we have 1 yes, 1 no.
I'm inclined to put more weight on the no votes because I think if it's annoying to some people, that's more important than those of us who are just like, oh, well, that's pretty. That's fun.
Okay, you guys, can you please vote? Yes, keep the GIF background for today, or no, replace it with a still image. Can you please vote? We need more votes in the chat, please. No, I have 2 different things going on. So Kylie, I have an official poll, and you probably already answered that. It's at the top of the stream. But right now, just answer yes or no. This is an informal one that I'm just saying right now, yes or no. This is not the official one that's posted at the top of the stream. Right now, we're just doing an informal one where you just answer yes or no, Kylie. Can you answer yes? Keep the GIF background right now that's moving, or replace it with a still image.
Oh, Goswina says no.
2 no's, 1 yes. What's Kylie think? Kylie, can you say yes or no, please?
Oh, fair enough.
Ah, okay. In the future, I'm going to try to pick I can fool with the colors on that one anyway. In my video editing, I could fool with the colors. I could make them darker. That might be better. Okay, we have 3 no's and 1 yes. Okay, I'll replace it now.
Thank you for your input, Kylie, even if you disagreed with me.
There we go. I fight with my glue stick because it really doesn't work unless you burnish it down.
Oh, yeah. Yep, I've pretty much given up on glue sticks. I love the art glitter glue.
You like what kind of glue?
This art glitter glue with the tiny little tip. It just keeps it so much cleaner than if you're painting with a brush, but sticks so much better than a glue stick.
So it's glitter glue?
It's not glitter glue. The brand is Art Glitter, and it's just their designer dries clear adhesive.
Okay. Yeah, Goswina just said that moving image. Well, I agree with Kylie. The moving image might be okay if it was darker. In the future, I could make it darker. Yes, I get it. I know what you mean. Thank you, guys.
I'd love to hear if anyone has ideas for ways to add physical texture to these. I'm kind of out of tiny texture ideas.
So have you ever tried texture paste?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, let me show you what I did recently on a mixed media painting. It's my Moon Goddess painting, which is sold, but I can create new ones if people are interested. So here I created texture. So if you can see this, that you guys, I mean, Lexi, the folds of her fabric I created with texture paste using a palette knife to go in the direction of the folds, and then here across her waistband and around here at top, and then I use real semi-precious amethyst crystals.
Oh wow!
On the ground, in her necklace, and on her crown. I added shimmer medium for the moonlight, the moon, and the moonlight.
That's very cool.
Thank you. So those are ways to add texture. So that's infused with some crystal energy.
Yeah. Where do you get the...
Oh, I just happen to have them on hand. A pouch, a little bag. I still have a lot of them, like here on this plate. That I just use some of them, and they're just for I think I had them for jewelry making, because sometimes I used to make simple jewelry.
Oh, did you?
It was just in my stash. I just used what was in my stash. So I don't think it's that expensive, even because they call them semi-precious amethyst. So
yeah. And I wonder if it's maybe like a byproduct of what they actually are doing with the amethyst, right?
Maybe.
Like maybe some of them get crushed in cutting. I don't know.
Okay, and then Goswina just made a suggestion. She said glue and fine sand.
Oh. That's really cool. And I bet this glue would actually be great for it because it is intended for use with glitter.
Oh, you're in awe of it? And guess what? Within hours, Kylie, within hours after finishing that painting on Tuesday, within hours, Paul bought it. Paul's Blind Soup for the Soul bought it. But I can always make more similar to them. Thank you, Kylie.
Do you enjoy remaking paintings?
I don't do it that often, but I would not make it the same exact way. In some ways, I like it because it's like less problem solving.
Yeah, it's like I haven't figured out how to do this.
It's like more relaxing. It's like, oh, I know what's going to happen next. I know it's and for me, that's like kind of relaxing to know that. Yeah. And it's not a lot about problem solving. So in that respect, I do like it, but I wouldn't copy it exactly. But it's like the same idea behind a series. Like you have to have them relate to each other, but they're different.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. So I have one pocket. I felt like the other two hearts were too small, and now
too small to be pockets?
I could always write on the back of this paper. I could always write on the back of the thing, like grateful things of gratitude and things that are make and contribute to the happiness of my life. So I'm going to write a little bit now on a piece of paper and put it in that pocket.
Are you still going to put the other hearts on and just not have them be pockets?
They're on. They're glued on, but they're not pockets.
Excellent.
I know it doesn't really totally go along with the idea, but I just feel like I'm just going with what feels right. I don't I don't want to stress myself out.
Yeah. And it is more about the symbolism than it is the technique, right? So technique doesn't matter as long as you're being mindful.
I wasn't following her techniques anyway. I didn't even read them. Yeah. So I didn't even read what her mixed media techniques are. So no, I'm really not following. And then you're talking about what the structure of the work was, like those hearts, the way she made them. And so Oh, Kylie wants to know, are you going to start making videos? I just asked her that.
Yeah, I don't know. I always think, I should try it, and then I open up the editing software. Just start with one and see how you like it.
Yeah. She's afraid of editing.
Well, my software, I love to blame the software.
You don't need software. You just need an app. You can do it on your You can edit your videos on the iPad using iMovie. That's the most simple one, iMovie. See, I love video editing.
Right? You mentioned something like Luma.
Oh, I think Luma Fusion would be more difficult for you. That's an app as well.
Yeah. Okay. I'm guessing that I could start on the simpler one, and then if I felt ready to move up, some of those skills would carry.
Yeah, they would. But I worked on iMovie for many, many years, and I liked it. But somehow, I don't know, I came across Luma Fusion and ended up liking it. There were some more features available on it than there are on iMovie.
Yeah. And that's why I try to get fancy with my software, because there's a lot of features that I think, oh, that would be good for this and this and this, and then it's just too much all at once.
Anyway, you could keep the video editing very simple at first. Just start simple.
Yep, that would be.
Well, they're saying in the chat you should just start with one video, just one.
Just one.
And see how you like it.
Yeah. Oh, someone didn't put their pin in.
I've created 1,000 videos on my channel in 7 years. That includes edited videos, shorts, which I have to edit those too, and live streams, which I do not have to edit. So that's live streams, videos, and shorts, all that I created. 1,000, like
that's
crazy amount. That's a crazy amount.
Even if it was all shorts, that would be a crazy amount.
I'm sorry, can you say that again, please?
Even if it was all shorts, that would be a crazy amount.
Mm-hmm. Even if it was all live streams, that would be. So it just doesn't matter.
That's a large amount of anything.
Yeah. Kylie, what's fantastic? My artwork here, or the fact that I've created 1,000 videos, which I don't know if that means, it's like I created 1,000 videos and there's people with much bigger channels than mine that have much fewer videos. So I don't, if I want to feel good about myself, then I better look at it in a positive way.
Yeah, no comparison.
I know, I can't. So that shows you a lot of persistence. Those 1,000 videos will proves to you I'm persistent. That's a good quality to have, persistence.
That is true. And it also, I think, speaks to the fact that you do enjoy what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
There's some people that you watch and you're like, I don't know if you're having fun with this.
Oh, well, I don't know. Sometimes I have fun. I don't know. Sometimes I think maybe that comes across in my videos too. I don't know. Some days, I guess.
Yeah. Well, you're going to struggle some days, but.
Oh, so Kylie was saying the pulsating heart. She liked the pulsating heart. Thank you.
What is the pulsating heart?
I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe something?
Which one? Maybe this one, but I just drew it, so I didn't know if she meant that one. I guess this one? The pulsating heart is an emoji. That's what she's talking about.
Oh, there we go.
Thank you, Kylie.
Yeah, I thought.
And it's
you
weird.
mean that heart that's in the bottom right of chat, but no one enjoys that.
Me and Kylie collaborated for a whole year in a Facebook. We co-hosted a Facebook group where every week we gave prompts to people in the group to create, and then we each made videos following the prompt on our channels. And it didn't. We gave it a year or long. We made it 12 to 14 months, and people at first it was okay. At first it was okay engagement, pretty good engagement, and then it just kept getting fewer and fewer and fewer. And people were saying, "I didn't have the time. We didn't have the time." And you know what? It wasn't about time. They say it was time, but the problem is, for some reason, they just lost interest. So,
yeah. I mean, I can believe that they didn't have time. But there also is an element of, well,
no,
if it's a
because
priority for you make time.
I've seen them be all active in other Facebook groups.
Yeah.
So they just pick and choose, like where they want to be active.
Yep. Which is hard. I mean, there are a lot of awesome Facebook groups out there.
I know. I try. That's the thing. That's one thing that really always depresses me, to think like that.
It's okay.
Of all the competition. Oh, there's so much out there. Everything is saturated.
Yeah.
YouTube is saturated. Facebook's saturated. Instagram's all saturated.
It really is.
So then you have to say, okay, why am I doing this? So then you have to ask, well, why am I doing this? Well, and I have to continually reevaluate that and ask myself that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so I need just a little piece of paper. Do you have a time limit how long you can be on, Lexi?
Oh, goodness, no. Unless you count at some point the sun is going to go down. Oh no. In fact, we've got a little sunspot here. It's probably messing with my lighting.
Kylie, don't make me say it. Don't make me say it, Kylie. You have achieved more.
No, that's comparison.
I know that's comparison. I know. That's bad. And I can't compare.
It's so hard not to compare, though. Come on. Oh. Can we do it? Oh, I'm trying so hard to block this sunspot.
You have a sunspot?
Yeah, I'm right in front of a window, which looked really great when I tested it at 10 a.m. I did not consider that the sun was going to move.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Oh, shoot. Well, we might just have to tolerate it.
Yeah, for today, and then maybe, well, I don't know if you could get a shade. If it's really a problem, maybe a shade will be needed, or I don't know.
Yeah, I'm assuming that just like a sheer curtain to kind of diffuse the light.
But yes, but the kind where light can keep coming through, but not too sheer.
Yes.
Guys, did you hear that? Tearing paper?
Oh. Getting wild.
Oh, Kylie has to go. She's 5 hours ahead, so it's like almost bedtime for her.
Mm-hmm.
Bye, Kylie. Thank you so much for coming by. Love and hugs. Love and hugs to everybody.
Love and hugs. I've never said that in my life. Start now.
I just recently started saying it. Love and hugs to everybody. It's not a bad thing to say, so.
It's not. Certainly faster than giving a hug.
Oh, Kylie's going to watch the rest of this tomorrow. Thank you.
You better play along, Kylie. I can't believe anybody ever doesn't follow along. It drives me bonkers to watch other people doing art and not do it myself.
Oh, it makes you want to follow along?
Yeah, I'm like, I want to get my hands in there.
What? Sometimes, I guess, I don't know. Sometimes I think I might feel like that, but I feel like, oh no, it's too much trouble. I'm going to have to get all that out. So then I think I might feel like that, but then the part where you have to get out the materials and stuff overrides that, and I'm like, no, oh god. And then to me, it's kind of soothing watching people make art. To me, there's kind of a soothing element to it.
Yeah, there can be, unless it's really exciting art. I mean, I used to just watch gel plating videos.
Watch what kind of videos?
Gel plating.
Oh, yes, right.
Those ones
You
get
mean
me
like
every time.
at PM Artist Studio?
Yeah. I no longer can watch those without having a gel plate in front of me.
Oh, I have a gel plate. Maybe sometime we could do gel plating.
Ooh.
Video.
Do you use it a lot?
I don't use it a lot, but in the past I've used it several times.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm about to do my writing, and then I fold it up and it will stick in this heart. So,
perfect.
Okay, things in my life that I'm grateful for and that contribute to my happiness.
Get Kylie on there.
You guys, you know what came to mind first for me? My cat. Because I can be so affectionate with my cat. She's my baby. And I feel like, I'm so affectionate with my cat. And it's easier for me to be affectionate to animals than to people.
Oh my gosh, me too. With people, I always feel like they're judging me for some reason.
And I know, and it's more simple relationship.
Yeah. Yeah, there's something about people where it's like, I don't know what you're thinking right now, and that really scares me.
Oh, well, that cat picture that you saw recently, that was my cat from the past. And she had passed away around 14 years ago, but I had her for 14 years. And I think, so I had her for 14 years. I got her when she was 2 years old, so she lived to be 16. Oh yeah, but the cat that you saw, that was a cat from my past. That my recent cats, I have shown them on Facebook, but that wasn't the most recent one. Oh, and Gosween is a huge animal lover. She has two, I think they're Chihuahuas. Is that right?
Ooh.
Gosween, they're 2 Chihuahuas.
I have such a soft spot for Chihuahuas. I know they've got their issues, but there's something endearing about that.
Okay, I made a list of about almost 10 things that will fit on this paper. Oh, I could write on the back too, I guess. But then it won't look so good sticking out. Okay, hold on. Let me see if fold it a different way. This way. That'll go in that way. Okay, this like that. Okay, that fit in there. And the white kind of stands out. I guess I could decorate that with some black.
Whoa, 4 dogs.
Oh, she has 4. She has 4?
She's got a whole pack. Who's your favorite, Goswina? I know we don't have favorites, but who's your favorite?
With my 2 kitties, when I had both of them, one of them passed away back just in April, but when they were both, when the other one was alive and had both of them, I have to say I had favorites. about them for different reasons. Like this one kitty I like because of this, and the other kitty I like because of that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always for me been more like, well, you're my favorite right now, and usually it's whatever one I'm looking in the eyes at the time, that's my favorite. I'm like, oh, you're the cutest. By far.
Yeah. I just want to make an announcement, everybody, that there's going to be a video hop with my moon goddess painting is going to be shown in. You can start it on my channel. You can start on my channel watching the video hop this Saturday, July 22nd, starting at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then you can, at your leisure, you can just watch the hop. And it's only going to be a show and tell, talking about my thoughts and ideas behind this, a moon goddess painting. And then next week I'll come out with the process video, and you can watch me create it.
I think that's the best way to do it for those hops.
Well, that's what they require. That they require, because all the other hops I've been in, it's not like that. The other hops, it's like you can show a time lapse process video, but so I don't know.
Oh, you're not even allowed to do the time lapse? I thought it just had to be under 10 or 15
Yes,
minutes.
it has to be between 5 and 12 minutes, which it was confusing to me, because you think like, well, God, a lot of time lapse process videos are around 10-12 minutes long.
Yeah.
But I know that was confusing to me, but no, they want it to be like a project share, and you're just showing it like it's an art show and you're talking about it, and then you can tell them in the video, if you'd like to see how I created this, a process video is coming. And so because of that, my video is only like 6 minutes long.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I would have thought that they would enjoy the processes.
I don't know, for whatever reason, that's their rules. Every video hop has their own rules.
Yeah, I assume there's a reason for it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think that they do those things arbitrarily.
Mm-hmm.
Just what I've seen of Patricia and Mariah.
Yeah, not arbitrarily, I don't think. No. Oops. Yeah, my head's gonna get in the way while I color in this tiny heart. There.
I don't know if my head has gotten in the way yet. I feel like that's an exciting stream first you gotta have, right?
What, you don't know what?
Has my head been visible in the camera yet?
Yours probably hasn't. It's only because of me with my vision disability that sometimes I get too close to I get too close to my painting, and then my head gets in the way. But I'm sure you probably not going to have that issue.
Oh, I could have that issue. I think everyone has that issue. Don't worry about
what.
Don't worry.
I didn't know that. I don't know.
Like a rite of passage for art streamers, I think.
Wow, we've been streaming 90 minutes already.
Okay. I don't know if I have 90 minutes worth of work done.
Well, you shouldn't judge yourself that way. No, you weren't on 90 minutes. Remember, you came on around 20 minutes into the...
Yeah, there you go.
And my longest live stream ever was 13 hours.
Wow, was that on purpose?
Yeah, it's when I was trying to get watch hours. I was trying to accrue watch hours. So I had friends on the panel with me, and it went late into the night.
Whoa.
Just so I can get watch hours. It was in the last month. It was in the home stretch, and I was really trying to rack up the hours.
Did you have to do it in a certain period of time? Or had you just decided, like, I'm going to do it for...
Oh, yes, you have to do it within certain... It's a rolling 365 days.
Wow. That's kind of mean.
I don't know. So I had started in March 2019, and done tons of art live streams plus other kind of live streams, and then because they have a little meter in your back studio and that tells you how many watch hours you have, and I was so close. It was like December 2019, which had been 9 months of me live streaming a lot, and so that's what maybe it was 11-hour live stream. It was because I think you can't do something longer than 12 hours, so it could have been maybe an 11-hour live stream, something like 11 or 12 hours, and so it helped me push up my watch hours, and then I had the watch at the December 31st, exactly December 31st of 2019. I had the 4,000 watch hours, and submitted and applied to the YouTube Partner Program.
Oh, that must have felt good.
Yeah, what didn't feel good was, unlike other people, they usually get notified within a week or two, like, okay, yeah, you're monetized now. No, they took 3 months.
Wow, they made you sweat.
I had to wait all of January, all of February. It wasn't until sometime in March, like mid-March or maybe it was the last day in March, and there was no way to contact. They said, if you want to contact YouTube, you have to apply. You have to contact them through Twitter, Team YouTube, Twitter.
What?
And I would ask them questions there. They never would get back to me, and I had no idea. I said, I wonder, am I ever going to get monetized? Are they just going to reject it? So, and I was all in a limbo, not knowing what was going on.
Geez, that's very weird.
Yeah, and I had not ever heard everybody else that was getting monetized at the time. Oh, it only took a week. I got one 2 week, and 1 or 2 weeks, and like I don't know if I had met anybody else that had waited as long. Oh yeah, I did one more. I know another person. I did know one other person, and she had waited as long as I had too. One for hers.
Did she ever get?
Can you hear my cat meowing? Anyway, she's in the room. My cat's in the room. She'll walk around meowing for a while, and then she'll lay down. That's Maggie Moo.
Hi, Maggie. The other one was Cassie, right?
Yeah, you have a good memory.
Well, I can't remember people's names, but...
Yes, I actually didn't name them. I kept the name. I got them when they were 3 months old from an organization called Forgotten Cats, and their mother was feral. So their mother was feral, and they were born in a vet clinic, and whoever took them in to care for them for the first 3 months of their life gave them names, and I just decided I liked Maggie Moo. I thought that was really cute because she does have like cow markings. She's black and white and looks like a cow. So I liked Maggie Moo, and then Cassie, I almost thought like I might change her name. I don't know, maybe I'll change her name. I did kind of want to change her name, but never did.
Yeah. It's always kind of hard to change one name for some reason.
Well, I could have called her Cassie Poo. Sometimes I did that. So it was Maggie Moo and Cassie Poo.
Yeah. You also have to make sure that you have a decent name to give to the vet that's not going to embarrass you.
Oh.
Right, like they can have the funny nickname, but then you want to have a serious name.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Thank you guys for participating in the poll. That's the first time I've put out a poll for a while. I'm going to do that on every live stream now. And we're all going to wait for Lexi's first video.
All right.
So what do you think?
What
do you think you want to make your first video about?
I guess that's a good question. There's kind of a dilemma of like, well, I don't want to waste a really good idea on my first video because first video is going to be janky. There's no way around that.
So no, this is how it could go. You do that idea, and then you learn from any kind of mistakes or things that you didn't like, and then you do the same theme for you could do the same theme for the next video, and then you can always delete the video you didn't like.
Yeah, there you go.
because you might iron things out. You might like do that first video and like, oh no, I should have done this, I should have done that, and then you iron out the things so that your next video will be the way you want it.
Yeah, certainly hope so. And I imagine that in the very beginning you learn fast. Like there's probably not a big difference between your 400th video and your 410th video, but boy, your first and your 10th videos are going to be, there's going to be a huge improvement.
I'm not sure. That's in some ways it depends what the video is, what it's about. Like you can't compare an acrylic tutorial video to a video where I'm talking to the camera and I'm like talking about an artist mindset issue.
Yeah, that is true.
So I was like, I don't know if I can compare that video to another video. And then sometimes I look at one of my, it was among the first 5 videos I created. And I look back at that and I'm like, well, at that time, I didn't have a tripod to have the camera right over that. So I'm talking to the camera and I'm explaining what I'm doing. I'm like, I like the way I'm talking to the camera. I mean, I don't know. I think that was good. And then, but you should, like in every video and live stream, and a lot of YouTube experts say, just improve one little thing. So every time you do a video or live stream, you just improve one little thing. You don't have to improve tons and tons of things. Improve one little thing, and over the course of a year, you will have improved a lot.
I think that's very smart. Yeah. I'm definitely prone to being like, I'm going to improve these 1 million things.
Yeah, that's right.
And I just never get anything
and overwhelm yourself.
Yeah.
Listen, do you watch some of the live streams where they go for like 2 or 3 hours and people are hanging out there and probably doing their own thing? And
yeah, I usually watch the PM Artist Studio stream.
Oh, that one. Yes, that. Yeah. Or there's one, she's like a late night crafter, and I'm not going to name names, but she's a late night crafter, and she almost does I think she almost does a live stream every night at like around 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and later.
No, I haven't seen her.
And and like people hang out, like hers is like a hangout stream, and they probably follow along and stuff like that.
Yeah, I couldn't do it every night.
Yeah.
Not just streaming. I can't watch one person stream every night. I'm like, that is a commitment.
I could if like I felt like there were people that there were enough people attending, and somehow I had like some loyal following where people were attending and following along. I'd be like, oh yeah, maybe I could do this.
Yeah. I don't know. I have trouble even with like eating dinner. I'm like, really? I have to eat dinner every single night? I'm really tired of that. So then being on a stream.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Every day. Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know if that's silly.
I feel like that too about eating dinner, eating meals. Like right now I'm down to maybe 1 meal a day, and then I try and snacking, but I try not to snack too much, and on healthy stuff.
Yeah, it's so hard. I can either eat like 1 meal a day and I have to force it, or if I eat breakfast, I'm just snacking the entire day. I cannot stop thinking about eating. So I'm like,
and then you know what? And then I could just be fine eating like once a day. I would be fine with that, like mentally, emotionally.
Yes.
But what happens is that, oh, I'm hungry, and I'm like, I don't want to be hungry. I mean, seriously, like my stomach's growling. I feel weak. I'm hungry. I'm like, I don't want to be hungry.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to eat again. Okay.
I'm so tired of it. Yeah. And I don't actually like feel hungry, like the stomach growling or anything. I just get so cranky and demotivated. And I'm like, what is going on? I'm in such a bad mood. And then because I'm in a bad mood, I extra don't want to eat. Oh boy. It's so hard.
Oh, the chat's quiet. Oh, we do have some people watching. Who's watching? Say hello. Who's watching? Say hello. In the bushes is what we can call it. Who's in the bushes watching? Who's in the bushes watching? Say hello.
Reveal yourself.
Oh, one might be Red, and she was busy, so one might be Red-Headed Riding Hood. But I think she does a stream every day at 3, so that might not be her, because I'm pretty sure if she's keeping up with the schedule she had before she went on vacation, she was doing a stream. She's trying to get her watch hour, so she was trying to do a stream every day at 3, so she may or may not be there. Speak up. Who's here? If you're watching, say hello.
So do your watch hours count the same amount regardless of how many people are actually watching you?
Wait, I forget. Wait, does it? Yeah, let's see. Wait a minute. Yeah, yes, it has something to do. Yes, it does have something to do with how many people are watching.
Okay, so you can't just stream to yourself 24 hours a day.
No, that's right. No.
Dang.
So I guess when you do a live stream and there's more people watching, the more hours you're going to get. Oh, nobody's speaking up. Maybe they're just busy and they're just keeping this running.
Yep. I always assume people are doing chores or cooking.
Right. So where are you in your a project right now?
I actually have a pocket, if you can believe that. I've got some hearts that I think could be done. Somewhere I need to write. I didn't really leave a writing place anywhere. I guess I can just...
You could write on the back of your page.
That is true.
Yeah. There's Gatswina. Oh, Gatswina's still here. Awesome. Thank you, Gatswina. She's 6 hours ahead. She's coming to us from the Netherlands.
Whoa.
It's almost bedtime for her.
Just about.
Gatswina's a fabulous painter.
I have seen that.
Oh my goodness, she's so detail oriented. She will do details like unbelievable.
I love a good detail.
I like different kinds of art. Like I like big bold art that's just colors and spatters and drips. Yeah. I love that kind of art. And then I do appreciate art that's like, you know, highly detailed. I do appreciate that too.
Man, don't you hate when you accidentally see a little face in your art somewhere? Like, not an intentional face, but just, oh, that looks like 2 eyes and a mouth, and then you cannot unsee it.
Hate it? Do I hate it?
You don't hate it?
Actually, that hardly ever happens. Oh, goodness, I'm bumping the camera. That hardly ever happens to me. And if it does happen, it's because I try to do it. Like I'm like, okay, let me put a blob of color here and let me see what I see in here.
Oh.
So actually, that hardly never really happens to me where I see a face and I didn't want to see the face. Oh, Goswina just said something.
We bought some paint thickener this week to make texture for the parrots. That heart is in the way down at the bottom. Make parrots. Ooh.
Is she talking about art or cooking?
Art. She bought paint thickener.
Okay. I think. Oh, and she wants to paint. She wants to paint pictures of birds, parrots.
I think so.
Because I didn't know if you said carrots or parrots.
Yeah, the birds. Yeah, that could be cool. I assume you texture the feathers. Okay, I gotta figure out this writing thing. Is it a cop-out to put it on the back?
No, that's just a different way of doing it. We don't have to copy how the author did it. It's like a jumping off point. And anyway, we're not, I mean, yeah, it's just a jumping off point. That's all. Because I can't be bothered because of my vision to read all her mixed media techniques, because I actually just skip that every time.
Yeah.
Even though I'm sure there'd be interesting stuff to learn and everything. And I have taken a few of her courses, so I'm familiar with some of her techniques, but I just don't feel like reading it all due to my vision.
Yep. Sometimes it's just fun to do your own thing.
Yeah. And so have you ever been in many art challenges over the years, like on YouTube, like all the different kind of YouTube art challenges?
No, I mean, I've seen some of them.
Like one of them that I was in 2 years ago was you fill a whole journal. Oh yeah, there was 50. Oh, Gotswina's talking. Oh, I forget how many prompts there were. So if you wanted to participate in this challenge, and I forget what it was called, you got a copy of I think it was 70, between 50 and 70, maybe it could have been 100 prompts. And you could put more than one prompts on one page. I think it was 100. It might have been called the 100 prompts challenge. So you could put more than one prompt on a page. I still have it. I just came across it yesterday, and filled up almost the whole journal. Actually, there's some empty pages on it, and they had some wacky prompts. Well, I could go get it. But anyway, I mean, yeah. So that's one that sticks out in my head. That art challenge I was in. Other than that, I've done tons of video hops. So done that with those prompts. I don't know what. So you, yeah.
Yeah, I definitely don't. I don't touch those big ones that are like, do this every day for a month, because if I fail one day, I'm just done. I can never go back. It's just the pressure starts setting in.
I'm not good at doing them every single day, and I could probably count on one hand challenges that I actually did do every single day, like they say. And yeah, so I guess I prefer the challenges where you can do the prompts, but they don't have to be every day. Oh yeah, third. Oh, good night, Goswina.
Hi, Goswina.
So, oh yeah, twice a year I know another art challenge. It's the 30 faces. That is one per day. 30 faces. Yeah, that one, the 30 faces challenge.
You've done that one, or just you've seen it?
I might have started it, but I can't remember. I might have started it, but didn't finish it. then I started my own art challenge one time, and I can't remember what it was called. And then, and then it was I think it was 2020, I challenged myself to, was it draw a face? Because I was really into wanting to practice and get better at faces. And I think I think it was just only faces. I challenged myself to draw or create a face every single day. And I did stick with it probably for 2 to 3 months. 2 to 3 months, and then I would skip a few days, and then keep doing it and keep doing it and then for the most part I did stick with it for like almost 90 days or something like that. And it did, there was no time thing, so it could have, if all you wanted to do was a simple face, it could be just a simple face. Like, and I use different size art journals, so if I didn't feel like I wanted to or didn't have time, I would put it in, I would draw a simple face in my 3x5-inch journal. And then if I felt like I wanted to spend more time on it, I would use a bigger journal and could spend more time on it. But if I only wanted to spend like 3 to 5 minutes, I could do that.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a good idea to allow yourself to keep it very small, like physically small.
Or flexible. Yeah, flexible, so that if you want to work bigger, you can. And so who else is here? We have 5 people watching. Who's here? Who's in the bushes? Say hello. Please say hello. Love to know who's here.
Oh, I've thought too long. Let my pen dry out.
Hold on, I'm gonna step away. I have to use the restroom, and I can put an intermission video on.
As you wish.
This one is about me doing. I'm available for commissions, for painting commissions, art commissions, both digital art or acrylic art. Wait, let me have a little promo video about this. Wait, where is it? There it is. I'll be right back.
Hello, friends. Welcome to my studio. This video is an announcement to let you know I am doing and I am open for painting commissions. That means I am taking your painting requests. I'm most interested in doing fantasy type scenery and or fantasy type portraits. For example, this is an example of how my friend requested this, of him riding a dinosaur with Lilu Dallas with a volcanic fiery landscape in the background and a Wizard of Oz flying monkey and a rainbow. And so if you can think up fantasy imagery or a scene like that, that is the kind of requests I'm most interested in working on. My email address is down in the description box. So I just wanted to let you know that I'm most interested. I mean, I prefer working in digital art, but also I will do acrylic paintings on canvas, and my digital art is available as G-clay prints on gallery wrapped canvas. Maybe you might imagine yourself as a Japanese samurai princess or samurai warrior. This one I just created for my own wedding anniversary. So my email address is the way to contact me. Please contact me by my email address, which is down in the description box below. Art is the gift that keeps on giving. These are great gift ideas for anniversary, weddings, birthdays, graduation. This one was inspired by the galaxy, and it's called Dance of Soul, and a figure dancing through the galaxy. So I love doing fantasy scenes like this and or fantasy type portraits for you. So please contact me by email. My email address is down in the description box. Let me know what kind of fantasy portrait and or fantasy scenery you would love me to paint for you. And I always love hearing your comments. Please leave a comment and tell me which one is your favorite. Which one of my paintings is in your top favorites that you've seen today in this video? Please let me know. Thank you so much for watching. And I look forward to hearing from you.
Welcome back.
Hello.
So, what are your plans for the rest of the day today, Lexi?
Ooh. I don't know. Well, I'm sure I should do some more cleaning. You know, it's been nice to have a little break, but it's not over.
Oh, you have to keep cleaning?
Yeah. How about you?
I have to look at my to-do list. I think I have to. It's kind of flexible.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what I'm going to do. So, yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do.
Well, I'm not sure either. I'm just.
But you
I'm
still
gonna claim that I'll do all my cleaning. If I get to say anything, I'm gonna say, "Oh, I'm gonna do my chores." Of course.
Well, I did one of my chores this morning. I did 2 chores this morning. So.
Oh, did you get out on your walk this morning?
No, not that one.
Dang it.
No, I didn't plan for that. I would have to walk today. Instead,
yeah.
House cleaning for that. So I did vacuuming and cleaned out the bathtub.
Oh, that's pretty good. The bathtub is.
Yeah, and you know what an easy way to clean out your bathtub is use 19 ounces of Dawn liquid detergent, and you put it all in there overnight. Let it sit in there overnight. You pour it all in there, all the sides of your tub, all the sides of your tub, and let it sit overnight. And then you use a sponge or a scrubby sponge or a regular, and just wipe it away, and it creates lots of suds, but it totally gets rid of it. It's the easy way to get rid of that residue.
I did not know that. I've always gone the scrubbing route.
No, the scrubbing route is so hard.
It is.
Yeah, no, do this, the Dawn.
Okay. And the suds don't hurt anything? Because I did once dump some sudsy cleaner in there just to get rid of it right before we moved. I'm like, well, I can maybe clean the tub with this. And it was a little sudsy. It was coming back up the, that extra drain that they have.
I never noticed that.
Ooh.
Everybody's plumbing fixtures are different.
Yeah.
I never noticed that. No. I've been doing this for a few years. It's like, everybody's plumbing thing is no. I never noticed that.
It probably doesn't hurt anything for it to be full of suds, or maybe it does.
Well, anyway, it's much easier than
nothing else
scrubbing.
that way. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to try it at least once. If you've been getting away with it for this long and it works.
Yeah. And then it does take. You do have to use a sponge, or you could use I guess I did use the scrubby side of the sponge, and because you do have to keep washing away all that Dawn, all the liquid detergent and big glass, and you do have to wipe it away. But I found the results are perfect as opposed to when you scrub. It's like sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and it's and it doesn't work right. So, but the Dawn, you do have to kind of just remove all that, and it probably takes 15 minutes to remove it and shower it down and remove it, but then it's perfect. It's all completely removed.
I definitely like that. I am so tired of spending, 30 minutes scrubbing a tub and looking at it, I'm like, it doesn't look that good. It does not look like I just scrubbed that tub.
You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so I got the 19 ounce of Dawn, because maybe a smaller one wouldn't be as good. I had to make sure you get the 19 ounce bottle.
Have you tried? Don't they have like a power clean thing?
I don't know. I never tried that.
I've heard people talk about using it to like soak their stencils. Like, if it can do that, I bet it could clean a tub.
I don't know. So I can't vouch for that.
Nope.
I don't even know the thing you're talking about.
Well, clearly I don't either. It's Dawn Power something or other.
Okay, so it was so nice to have you here for the live stream.
Yeah. Oh, did we hit the end?
We almost gone 2 hours.
Wow.
That 2 hours went fast.
Yeah.
And it was really nice. A lot of people were here for like most of the stream. A lot of people were here.
And you know what? I think I've just about finished.
Oh, that would be good. Oh, if you share it in the group.
Yes. I promise I have not forgotten my previous project.
I could share. I guess I should. Yeah, I share mine in the group too.
You could. Do you usually do that? I don't feel like I've seen yours.
Yeah, I did last week. No, last week's I did.
Oh, that's right. I commented.
But 2 weeks ago I didn't, because I don't know that I had started the group yet. I mean, I forget. Maybe 2 weeks ago I didn't, but last week I did.
I think you must have started before, because I shared my butterfly in there, and that was 2 weeks ago.
Maybe, yeah.
But it takes a while to get a rhythm going.
Yeah.
I will definitely.
Okay, look forward to chatting again soon.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, definitely. You're invited to come back.
Oh, thank you. Not next week.
Okay, I'll be in touch. I'll definitely contact you on Instant Messenger, because you're definitely invited. I'd like to invite you back.
Awesome. That'd be very fun. You've got Davey on next week, right? The Friday stream?
Yes, next Friday. Yeah, next Thursday. I won't be doing my regular scheduled Thursday stream. It'll be that's going to be canceled. And the next time I'm doing the stream, unless I do pop-up streams, you never know. I might do a pop-up stream, which is unscheduled. But the next scheduled stream is next Friday, July 28th, 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And my guest is Davey, who's Art with a Pen on YouTube. And he's going to tell horror stories, and we're doing Halloween in July.
Perfect. I will bring my candy.
So we'll be in touch. We'll definitely be in touch. And
yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for being here. I'm so glad to have you.
Yeah. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Bye, and everybody's listening. Bye.
Bye, everyone.